Good morning.
Good morning.
We
I'm
should
Carl
be
Mingers.
live.
This is Aaron Burns. We are WRME Live.
I'm making sure we're
Episode.
live. Oh, look, we're live.
You what?
We are live. Yay!
We are live. Okay. Episode 206, October 8th, 2021. Where in Sam Hill did the last 11 months go?
Oh my goodness. It's just flown by.
Well, it's been crazy for me. It's good to be back with you this morning. Got a beautiful fall morning out there today. Driving the Jeep out around with no doors in the top back, and I tell you, it's just great.
But he doesn't realize that I'm going to hog time when I leave, grab the keys, and go take it for joyride.
I'd like to see you hog tie. I tell you what, that we got to get a video of that. Okay, man, I tell you what, real estate is still nuts. Just in case you haven't noticed out there,
Oh, it is.
it's amazing the amount of cash deals going on.
Oh, yeah. Still.
Cash deals. You know, closed on one this week that was cash, closed on one this next week that's cash. So, where do people come up with all this money?
Right now, I don't know, but maybe they're cashing out investments. So they have the money to invest in real estate.
I don't know. I know a lot of people are scared of the market and, you know, what's going to happen to the tax laws in 2022. Okay, got some investors that I work with that are liquidating right now, as I am some of mine, before capital gains goes up.
Yep.
Okay, doing our 1031s, getting that stuff out. 1031 exchange is IRS tax code where you can transfer, instead of having to pay the capital gains on a property that you sell, you transfer that to another property of like kind. And
There's a whole lot of paperwork. It's not as easy as he just
it's
made it sound.
not near as much as I always expected it to be.
It's still,
you know?
you got to have
Well, it's
somebody
intimidating
involved.
because, of course, you're dealing with the IRS, okay? And
Let's just put it this way. There's companies out there that's all they do is
That's all
help
they do.
investors do the 1031 exchanges.
you know what annoys me about a whole 1031 exchange?
What?
Got to have wet signatures. Can't be an e-signature, you know. Now, IRS will do e-signatures on your taxes,
Yeah.
but boy, not on a 1031. You know, just can't be done. You know, I think we're a bunch of communist cheapskates out here or something. I don't know. It just frustrates me. They
That
come up
would
with
be
these rules.
frustrating.
You know, in the one I'm exchanging for this week, the seller is I don't even know what state he's in. He may not even be in the country, you know. But
So
we're buying
there's
his property.
A lot of postage involved.
Oh yeah,
in
well,
if it's
and
wet
time
signatures.
and it's just goofy. It's just goofy. You know, our whole market, our whole Oklahoma City real estate market, realtors are running around. Half of them, or most of them, I'd say, are running around like they're on a treadmill. You know, they just cannot slow down long enough to work on their business, for one thing.
It's been crazy. I had even just 3 buyers for a little bit. There was nights I was not getting home till after 9 o'clock. Out
Yeah.
seeing houses every night because, of course, you guys know, y'all work business, normal business hours most of the time, 8 to 5. So we really start working after 5 to show houses and weekends. So
Well, a lot of that is training your clients too. But I tell you, we've got, you know, the market's so crazy. Of course, sellers think they can get some stupid prices sometimes. You know, we're still at the mercy of the appraisers, even though things are actually going over appraisal for the most part. You know that, and then you got your buyers with you know, they're used to getting things thrown in, you know, closing costs and all this other stuff, and that's just not really happening much.
and right now it's the opposite. We're seeing a lot of as-is, waiving inspections, crazy stuff like that.
As is means as is. You know, I'm going to give you, if it's my deal, I'm going to give them maybe 10 days. Okay, if they're really well qualified, we might give them a little bit more. But on an as-is deal, that no more than 30 days. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah. But the problem with that, too, though, is right now appraisals are behind too. So even if it's the really good pre-approved, you could be waiting 3 weeks for the appraiser just to get to you.
You know, I'm working with one deal right now. The appraiser estimates it's probably going to be worth 170. The 3 closest comps within a block of this house are at 198 to 200, all sold in 2 days. 5 comps, not
Wow.
3. And the guy's coming back with 170. What? You know, of course, I argued it. You know, so
Right.
have to run the comps, send them the information. You know, and that's fine. I love doing that, and I can explain it all day long. But the market is what the market is. Just because I'm getting something below market,
Right.
that's why I get frustrated. The appraiser's getting to see the contract. Oh well, okay, you're buying that for 165. Okay, we'll appraise it for 165, 170. No, that's
So often does the appraisals come back right at purchase price.
right at
all
purchase
the
price.
time. It's very seldom do you see one come over, and if it
it's
is
wrong.
it's
A house
just
is
a
worth what a
little
house
bit.
is worth, especially on one that somebody's doing a conventional loan, 20% down,
Right.
something like that. It's worth whatever somebody is willing to pay for that house. You know, within reason, I would say.
Right.
But I mean, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'll go fishing. Just leave.
fishing.
You know, I don't know. World's gone crazy. Of course, I do not watch the news anymore. Do you watch the news?
No.
I tell you what.
The news will cause you to drink.
Well, with as many weed stores as we have in Mustang, it's liable to cause you to go the other way.
Yeah, we could probably find now this day and age. I'm sure we could find a doctor that would tell us we need it.
Oh, I tell you what. Have you ever seen, in your wildest imagine, did you imagine so many weed stores?
No, what's funny is when kiddo was little, after we first moved up here, he's like, "Mama, why is there always a liquor store next to the 7-Elevens?" I'm like, "There's not. You know, you're. By golly, he was right." Because after he mentioned it, I started paying more attention. Majority of 7-Elevens have a liquor store next to them.
Yeah, pretty much.
So now it's like everywhere you turn, there's like a weed store on every
Used to
block.
be a running joke at when I had my shop in the city. My nephew asked me what La Quinta stood for, and I said that's next to Denny's. You know, that's what that stands for, because everywhere there was a La Quinta, there was a Denny's right next door. Oh, and he starts telling people, yeah, that means next to Denny's. I'm like, dadgummit. All right, what else we got to talk about today?
Non-refundable earnest money means non-refundable earnest money.
Yep.
No matter how the deal breaks. We've seen a couple of those. If you're willing to put that down and say, "I don't want to
Yeah,
pat,"
and
Bat.
don't let them try to muck up the paperwork and hold the earnest money at the title company forever, because the title companies they don't want to hold this earnest money.
No.
You know, it sits in their escrow account. It's just an accounting hassle for them. They don't want to mess with it. You know, so you need to make sure your contracts are clear cut in. You know, contracts. Dealing with property management this week.
Oh, yes.
One of the deals was on the pool of them. It is recommended that you have insurance. Well, not on our contracts. It is required that you have insurance on that pool.
And it's required that you get the proper permit and the approval from the homeowners.
Right.
In
But, yeah.
writing.
You know, when it comes to property management, I'd say it's even more critical than standard real estate stuff, because people just move in and start doing whatever they want, you know.
Which-
If it says no pets, it's supposed to be no pets. Oh, but it's just a little dog, so he chews up everything in the house, but he's just this big, you know. Nah.
Mine just this big will take your ankles out.
It's nuts.
It is.
All right.
Anybody have questions?
I'm sorry I
comments?
got off subject. That's me, off subject most of the time.
Rambling Friday.
Yeah. I tell you, this beautiful weather, oh man, it's just so nice outside. I'm gonna go downtown. It's my granddaughter's birthday. We're gonna ride the trolley today, and just do stuff like that. I got a couple of business lunches today, so that's one thing about business lunches. It's okay to have 2 or 3 in the same day.
Yep.
Because I can hold up my own at each one.
Say free food, we're there.
Well, I'm not necessarily free food. Generally, I'm paying, but that's okay as long as I get to eat. All right. Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up unless you got something else.
Nope.
All
Have a
right.
good weekend.
We are Weichert Realtors Main Edge, where we do real world real estate every damn day. Thanks.
Bye.